Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Taking advantage of the trade deadline and bringing in a big man will be very valuable for the Warriors, who really struggle when facing teams with big players. Nikola Vucevic is having a great season and will help the Warriors a lot. Rumors: Warriors want to trade for Nikola Vucevic so they can have size on the court. Nikola Vucevic is getting interest from several teams. Vucevic could certainly bring firepower to a Warriors team that needs it. The Bulls center is averaging 21.0 points per game while shooting 58.7% from the field and 47.4% from three-point range. Vucevic's name has been in trade rumors since the NBA offseason. It also comes with a very affordable salary cap hit of just $20 million this season. It will be interesting to see if the Warriors pull the trigger on bolstering their frontcourt scoring with a deal here. With players being able to get traded soon, the Chicago Bulls have emerged as a team that could be sellers this season. After trading Alex Caruso and DeMar DeRozan during the offseason, they've shown a commitment to go and start rebuilding their team, and there are two players that they're looking to move, according to Brett Siegel of Clutch Points. The Chicago Bulls are open to all offers that come their way for Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic, sources said. With both former All-Stars healthy, Chicago has received calls about both players, yet nothing is imminent or progressing at this time, Siegel wrote. Vucevic is the more likely of the two players to be moved ahead of the trade deadline due to his production and significantly smaller contract than that of LaVine. Still, the Bulls believe both players can be moved for draft compensation in the next several weeks. As for teams that could potentially target one of the Bulls' two veteran stars, very few organizations can trade for LaVine because of his contract. LaVine is in the third year of his $215.1 million max contract and is making $43 million this season. The Pistons previously showed interest in LaVine over the offseason, but it is not expected that these talks will reignite. Vucevic, on the other hand, is drawing interest from the Warriors, Lakers, Pelicans, and Pistons, sources said. Several other teams may very well emerge as suitors for Vucevic ahead of the trade deadline, given his production and experience. Vucevic is making $20 million per year, so his contract is a great and easy one to move, unlike LaVine's. Who will trade for Nikola Vucevic? The Lakers have been a team looking for help in the frontcourt alongside Anthony Davis. Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes are injured, and Christian Koloko is the only viable option they have right now at center when Davis goes to the bench. Jonas Valanciunas has been on the Lakers' radar for a while now, and if they're not able to get him, Vucevic seems to be their next option. For the Warriors, it gets interesting because they already have a frontcourt rotation of Kevin Looney and Tracy Jackson-Davis, but neither of those players can stretch the floor like Vucevic. Draymond Green can do so, but Vucevic is a better shooter and is bigger at the position. The Warriors have been in trade talks for a third star since Klay Thompson left, so it's not a surprise to see them looking to improve their roster. Tough clutch veteran competitor with improving three-point shot, Skip Bayless believes Dennis Schroeder's addition has brought the Warriors into title contention. Despite losing 7 of their last 9 games, the Golden State Warriors have shown glimpses of being the ultimate underdogs in the Western Conference. While many anticipated the Dubs to pursue a third star alongside Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, the franchise has stuck to its strategy of acquiring undervalued players. The latest acquisition was Dennis Schroeder from the Brooklyn Nets in exchange for DeAnthony Melton and 3 second-round picks. This trade has even prompted veteran analyst Skip Bayless to declare that the Warriors are firmly back in the championship race. Schroeder can be a great addition to the Warriors. The German point guard has been playing at a phenomenal level this season, averaging 18.4 points while shooting a career-high 38.7% from three-point range. Moreover, Schroeder also solves the Warriors' defensive woes in the backcourt, averaging 1.1 steals per game so far this campaign. Schroeder's addition is particularly timely, as Melton was ruled out for the remainder of the 2024-25 season after undergoing surgery to repair his left ACL. With the menace in the mix, Golden State now has a reliable playmaker who can relieve Steph of some offensive pressure, especially in crunch time. Dennis already has 3 30-point performances registered to his name in 23 appearances in the 2024-25 season, including 34 points against the Milwaukee Bucks. Recognizing just how valiantly the German guard can boost the Dubs' potential, Bayless was one of the first to appreciate the move. Dennis Schroeder is an excellent pickup for Golden State. Tough clutch veteran competitor with improving three-point shot, Bayless wrote. Warriors now more of a contender. Schroeder's arrival can bring ease for Coach Kerr. The Warriors' shuffling lineup to replace Melton has produced mixed results. Lindy Walter III started the 7 outings, during which the team lost 4. Then Brandon Podziemski followed, which saw the Warriors lose all 3 games. Ultimately, Coach Steve Kerr then turned to Buddy Hield, pairing him with Gary Payton II in a unique setup where the latter played forward but assumed point-of-attack defensive duties. This experimentation led to a 1-to-1 split over 2 games, but Kerr's constant adjustments highlighted the need for stability. Schroeder now offers that stability as an experienced point guard who can ease Curry's workload and enhance the team's offensive cohesion. While Dennis seems to like the player who can fill the voids of the Warriors, it remains to be seen if the versatile guard can embrace a supporting role in Curry's shadow and a completely new setting. Report: Warriors most likely to have substantive Butler trade talks. The Warriors are in the midst of finalizing a deal for Brooklyn Nets point guard Dennis Schroeder, but could Golden State be prepared to make another deal before the February 6 NBA trade deadline? All-NBA Miami Heat wing Jimmy Butler has been linked to the Warriors in recent weeks, and Golden State appears to be in the forefront of the teams vying to add the 35-year-old star. The Warriors are the only team among the 4 heavily linked to Butler that maintain an interest that could eventually lead to substantive trade talks, NBA insiders Mark Stein and Jake Fisher reported Saturday. The Houston Rockets and Dallas Mavericks, 2 teams linked to Butler, reportedly have not registered a tangible interest in pursuit of the Heat's superstar. The Phoenix Suns, another potential Butler landing spot, realistically would need to include wing Bradley Beal in any deal with Miami, which could cause issues after the Heat balked at adding the NBA All-Star during the 2023 offseason. Golden State reportedly is among Butler's 3 preferred trade destinations should he get dealt by Miami. Butler is having his worst scoring output in 5 years, averaging 18.6 points in 31.9 minutes per game during the 2024-25 NBA season. Stephen Curry gets real on retirement, there will be a clear sign that it's time to hang it up. Stephen Curry opens up about retirement, planning to exit on his own terms while still excelling for the Warriors. Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry is widely regarded as one of the greatest players in NBA history. As he approaches his 37th birthday, questions about how much longer the 2-time MVP will play have become increasingly frequent. In a recent interview with Bloomberg's The Circuit with Emily Chong, Curry offered candid insights about his mindset regarding retirement. There are 2 ways to really go out in basketball, either you're forced out or you go out on your own terms. I hope to be in a situation where you consider how your body feels, what it takes to get ready for games, and the off-season training that goes into preparing yourself for an 82-game season. There will be a clear sign that it's time to hang it up. I don't want to be the one that's limping up and down the court trying to keep up with the young bucks, but I don't think I'm anywhere close to that yet. Despite the inevitable whispers about retirement, Curry continues to play at an elite level. Through the first 24 games of the 2024-25 NBA season, he is averaging 22.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game while shooting 45.1% from the field and 41.4% from beyond the arc. While these numbers mark a slight dip compared to his prime years, Curry remains a focal point for the Warriors and a lethal presence on the court. As he continues to deliver for Golden State, Curry remains focused on the present. For now, fans can take comfort in knowing that the four-time NBA champion isn't planning to hang up his sneakers anytime soon. As Curry himself says, there will be a clear sign when the time comes, and that day isn't here yet.